Dustin Rider with you.
Hey YouTube, Dustin Rider here with my review of the Power Rangers Jungle Fury Mega Mission helmet. If you remember, they also did an Overdrive one, which I covered, and they decided to do this one more year with Jungle Fury, and honestly, I think it was a significant improvement. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, well, look-wise, and you can see it actually, in my opinion, looks pretty good. It does have this shiny red color, just like Overdrive's. You can see my kitchen lights above. But it does have a shiny color, so it's not accurate to what the show is. It does have some accurate details, like the black bits here, some of the white details here. It doesn't have it everywhere, though, so it's not 100% accurate. And it's not a full rounded helmet. It kind of has this slanted biker look, which is the way the show looks, but, you know, you have a little more coverage. So, like, you know, when you wear it, it won't be fully covering your head if you have a bit of a bigger adult head. But when I was younger, it fit me a little bit more, but not by much. But yeah, it's not like 100% show accurate, but you can also tell that it is more accurate than the Overdrive one based on the Super mode or the Jungle Master mode, and you know, not the regular helmet. But you know, setting aside the fact that it's done in the shiny color and it's not 100% accurate, I've always thought it looked pretty awesome. Like, I just loved having it on display. I had like a helmet case for it. I think it looked pretty good. It's a pretty decent size. I mean, not perfect, but yeah, it looks cool, and I'm a huge fan of the Geki Ranger suits, so I was always really excited to have this. And you might have already seen it, but one of the problems it does have is you have this giant number 1 button and number 2 button like actually designed into it for the features, which is kind of annoying, and stuff like that. On the inside, you normally have like a little strap thing too that makes it easier for you to wear on your head. Speaking of, before we get to the sounds, let's go ahead and cut away to showing you what it looks like.
Okay, so as you can see here, it does fit me. It's like you see a lot more of my head back here. It's not full coverage like the Legacy helmets and stuff like that. And there is like a strap on the inside which I'm not using, but you can secure it more, but I can't fit my glasses in here, so like this looks all blurry to me right now. But yeah, it's not the best for wearing unless you're a little kid or have a smaller head than myself, but it does make a good display piece, like I was saying.
Okay, so there you have that. So you can see, you know, it does fit me, just not quite as well as I, you know, would like anymore. And it's not like the Legacy helmets. But yeah, overall, even though this thing isn't perfect and it's got a little bit of those featurey designs, I think it looks pretty cool. So anyway, as for the sounds, very similar to the Mega Mission helmet, you have this weird system here where there's some dust that got trapped in here. That's embarrassing. I guess I didn't get that area. But you got on, off, and try me, and then right here is like an actual volume switch. But turn that on and you'll get some activation like lights there. But you can see there's a little USB port, and that's used to download different missions for this thing, which, you know, I don't think the site exists anymore, so we won't be going over that. But so this button right here, the number 1 button, is just some generic phrases and action sounds. So let's go ahead and dive into that.
Activate Beast Morphin Power!
Super foreshadowing right there.
Time to get battleized!
They didn't have a battleizer.
Jungle Fury Power Rangers! Let's go, Rangers!
Should we?
Jungle Fury Red Ranger! Jungle Beast, Spirit Unleashed! Let's do it! Unleash the tiger!
What about the power?
Welcome to the jungle! Activate Beast Morphin Power! Time to get
Oh, yeah, it already cycled back, so it'll cycle through all those. I like how you can really see my hands with how reflective-y it is, but I also like how it kind of does sound like Casey. So anyway, this one will be the missions. It basically more or less is just someone narrating. It doesn't really give you any actions to do, but, you know, you'll see that in a second. Let's just really quickly, before we get into that, actually just turn the volume down on this so you can hear. That's like the low mode. That's like the mid mode, but let's crank it all the way up to 11. All right, here we go.
Congratulations! You are now part of a secret unit of Power Rangers called the Order of the Claw.
Thank you.
The name for your mission is Jungle Fury. You have been chosen because of your ferocious animal spirit. You'll need to call upon that Fury to fight that guy She. With some extra Ranger training, you will sharpen your skills and learn new moves. I know you can do it.
But is there dental?
Your helmet with you at all times, so headquarters can guide you through your mission. Ready? Jungle Fury, unleash!
Wait, is there dental? He didn't answer me.
Ranger training.
Oh, it's a robot.
Okay, Rangers, let's begin. Let's start with some basic Power Rangers training moves to get you warmed up.
Alright, I guess. I didn't get dental, though.
Let's go, Manson. You get the other.
Sounds like dinosaurs.
Stay low. You haven't completed Ranger training yet, so I'll take the lead. You keep your eyes out for any traps along the way. Dive and roll! Dive and roll!
I'm good, guys.
We need more power. It's time to call upon our animal spirits. Let's do it. Jungle Fury Unleashed!
Let's do it to it, Lars. I'm feeling skinny, Tony.
Channel your animal spirit and let them wash this bug. Power Rangers full fury! Go low! Roll! Now kick high! Yeah! Got him! You did it, Rangers. But that was just a taste of what you'll be up against. Be sure to log your mission accomplished on the website and download another mission. It's good to have you on our team for Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
I like how scammy that seems. It's like, hey kid, you have fun with that adventure? Log on to the website. I mean, I don't think they charged for him, but it's still kind of funny. But kind of like with the Mega Mission helmet from Overdrive, it's kind of weird because it tells you like, oh, kick or roll. I mean, you can do that, but it doesn't really give you any feedback for having done that. It just seems weird, mainly because they did that movie Power Rangers toy that was the sword that actually would say like, oh, slash or slash 3 times or whatever, and it would actually show you doing it, like having an impact on it. But I don't know how they would have done that with a helmet. But I think kids probably got a kick out of it and probably would get a kick out of it if they could play with the missions and stuff like that. But as far as like collectors go, honestly, like I said, this thing's not perfect, but if you can find a good price for it and you can overlook things like this and you're a Geki Ranger or Jungle Fury fan like myself, it makes a really awesome display piece and I like it quite a bit. Again, it's not a perfect toy, but I really enjoy it still. I think it looks really cool and I'm really glad that I have it. Anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get the notifications for all my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.